Imagine this. You've got dozens of documents scattered across emails, databases, and cloud folders. Somewhere in that mountain of paperwork is the one insight you desperately need to complete your task. The clock is ticking, deadlines are looming, and frustration is mounting. This isn't some far-fetched scenario. This is a daily reality in the world of financial services. In this video, we'll cover the 5 use cases in financial services where document intelligence is essential, the challenges that make these workflows so complex, and a groundbreaking solution powered by MongoDB and Agentic AI that unlocks the full potential of your documents. Finally, we'll show you a live demo to see the technology in action. Let's dive in. Financial professionals deal with document-intensive processes every day. In this solution, we'll focus on 5 key use cases. 1. Evaluating a company's creditworthiness. 2. Resolving payment processing exceptions. 3. Conducting investment research to drive opportunities. 4. Onboarding clients through KYC validation. And 5. Underwriting loans for origination. If we take a step back, there's a deeper issue. Did you know that over 80% of financial data lives in unstructured documents? These are PDFs, scans, images, emails, voice memos. For example, handling exceptions in payment processing may require sifting through payment investigation tickets, reconciliation reports, customer emails, bank correspondence, and dispute reports. The same complexity applies to the other use cases, each with its own unique needs, areas of expertise, and a whole bunch of documents, holding the answers just waiting to be reviewed. All these documents capture critical information just once, but they quickly become disconnected artifacts, static and stale. They aren't designed to keep pace with dynamic workflows or live data flows. Think about it. Most systems in financial services can store documents, but can they understand them? Unfortunately, the answer is no. And that leads to massive inefficiencies, including several key challenges, like manual processes which become slow and prone to errors, overwhelming and fragmented document discovery, and slow and frustrating search and retrieval of critical information. So, how do we solve this? How can you transform static documents into powerful tools for real-time decision-making? The answer lies in document intelligence with Agentic AI and MongoDB. This solution is built around 3 main components. Let's break it down. The first part is a supervisor multi-agent orchestration. In simple words, this is a system where a team of agents work together to decide what data is ingested, where is it ingested from, and why is it ingested. As shown in the high-level architecture, a supervisor agent coordinates a team of specialized agents, also called child agents. Each of these are equipped with its own prompts and tools to perform specific tasks. The scanner agent discovers and catalogs all available documents from various sources. As shown on the left of the diagram, these sources include local files, AWS S3 buckets, and Google Drive. The evaluator agent assesses document relevance based on industry-specific and use case context. The extractor agent then uses Vision AI to interpret text and visual elements, such as charts and tables, converting them to Markdown. Finally, the processor agent breaks the content into semantically meaningful chunks, generates embeddings using a Voyage AI model, and finally stores the chunks and their vector embeddings in MongoDB Atlas collections. The second part of the solution is the Agentic RAG system. As shown in the diagram, this is where the document assistant agent operates. Once the data is ingested, this RAG workflow enables real-time interaction with the document assistant agent through natural language queries, generates queries, evaluates document relevance based on input questions or prompts, and automatically refines responses through iterative query rewriting loops. A quick note about Agentic RAG. It makes intelligent decisions. It can determine when retrieval is necessary versus generating a direct response. It self-corrects. If retrieved documents aren't relevant, it rewrites the query and attempts again. It maintains context. It leverages MongoDB checkpointing to enable multi-turn conversations. And it provides transparency. It tracks workflow steps and grading decisions for clear insights. Finally, the third part of the solution focuses on report and insight generation. This module leverages targeted vector searches and LLM-based content generation to automate periodic reports. It accomplishes this through processing information to generate tailored reports, compiling relevant findings and contextual data, exporting structured outputs such as PDFs, and including fallback mechanisms to ensure reliability even in low-context scenarios. Now, my colleague Julian will walk us through the demo. You can clone the repository linked in the description in this video to follow the demo walkthrough.
First, we select the use case we want to focus on. Let's start with exception handling in payment processing. On the following screen, the demo pre-selects all the data sources. You can choose to keep them all selected or narrow your focus to specific ones. Let's synchronize our sources and see the Supervisor multi-agent orchestration in action. In the log console, you can see how each agent carries out its specialized tasks, scanning the sources, evaluating the documents, extracting the content, and processing them into the corresponding chunks and embeddings. Once we click Continue, we will move into the Document Intelligence interface. On the left sidebar, we can explore the documents and view them in their original formats, as well as the documents stored in MongoDB. On the right sidebar, we have two main sections. At the top, the reporting system generates weekly industry reports. This is powered by MongoDB's semantic search capabilities. Behind the scenes, MongoDB stores pre-configured templates tied to each use case. In this example, Payment Processing Exception Resolution Report. Semantic search is then used to locate and retrieve the relevant document chunks needed for each section of the report template. In this demo, Voyage Context Tree enhances accuracy by leveraging its advanced context awareness capabilities. At the bottom, the Document Assistant agent allows us to interact with the data contained in the documents. Each time the Document Assistant agent receives a query, it makes a series of decisions. For instance, if I ask, "What can you do for me?" the agent determines whether to retrieve documents to answer the query or respond directly. In this example, the answer generated did not require the retrieval of documents. However, if I ask, "What is the dispute amount?" the agent's thinking processing becomes visible. It shows how documents are graded by relevance based on the query. And once the output prompt is generated, we can click on View Resources to see exactly which chunk was retrieved and match as relevant to provide the answer. One additional highlight of this solution is conversation memory. This demo leverages a checkpointing system for persistent agent memory, enabling robust conversation and workflow tracking. This means we can interact with previous queries, and the agent retains memory through the session. For instance, after the first question is answered, if I ask, "What questions have I asked you so far?" the agent is able to recall the previous question and respond accordingly. More importantly, the context from previous queries is automatically included as part of the agent's memory during the same session, allowing for truly contextual multi-turn interactions. This demo actually supports 5 financial services use cases in total. Beyond payment processing, the same architecture powers credit rating, market research, investment research summarization, client onboarding, KYC, document review, and loan origination, each extracting key insights from the specialized documents to enable smarter decision-making. What makes this possible is the modular design. Each use case utilizes its own document set and vector embeddings stored in MongoDB. while the multi-agent orchestration and semantic search capabilities remain consistent across all workflows. This approach allows you to scale document intelligence solutions across your organization without rebuilding the underlying infrastructure. Now, let me hand it back to Andy for a quick recap.
Now, let's recap what we covered in this video. We learned about the importance of document intelligence in the financial services landscape. We learned about the power of combining MongoDB and Agentic AI to build smart document intelligence systems. We learned how these systems enable financial professionals to interact with and understand data more effectively. We learned about the transition from static documents to live and dynamic data flows that drive decision-making. Finally, we also covered what are the key MongoDB features that make this solution possible, which include a flexible schema and document model, Voyage AI embedding and re-ranker models, MongoDB Atlas vector search for advanced semantic search capabilities, and seamless integration with LLMs and AI frameworks. Thank you so much for watching. To explore more, visit the links below to see how you can build smart document intelligence systems with MongoDB.